Hello and welcome to What the F*** Just Happened Today, your essential guide to the daily shock and awe in national politics. I'm Joe Amditis. Let's get to it. It's Wednesday, June 8th, 2022. Welcome to day 505. A man armed with a pistol, a knife, and other weapons was arrested near Justice Brett Kavanaugh's home. Nicholas John Roski told the authorities that he traveled from California to kill the Supreme Court justice. Roski told the police that he was upset about the school shooting in Uvalde, Texas, and the leaked draft opinion that would overturn Roe v. Wade. His plan was to break into Kavanaugh's house, kill the justice, and then kill himself. Moving on, Trump Jr., and Ivanka Trump all agreed to testify in the New York Attorney General's civil probe into their family business practices. The deal comes more than 6 months after Attorney General Letitia James first issued subpoenas for their testimony, which the Trumps and the Trump Organization have fought. Attorney General James previously said investigators have found significant evidence of wrongdoing as part of their investigation, which is focused on whether the Trump Organization misstated the values of its real estate properties to obtain favorable loans and tax deductions. The three are tentatively set to begin testifying on July 15th. Meanwhile, the January 6th committee is in active discussions with Trump's White House counsel about testifying publicly at one of their upcoming hearings. Pat Cipollone's testimony, however, will be restricted to the effort undertaken by former top DOJ official Jeffrey Clark to help Trump attempt to overturn the 2020 election. Following the January 6th attack, Cipollone advised Trump that he could face civil liability in connection with his role encouraging his supporters to march on the Capitol. Gregory Jacob, a senior Pence advisor, meanwhile, is scheduled to testify publicly before the committee about his efforts to help Pence fend off Trump attorney John Eastman's campaign to disrupt the transition of power. Moving on, the FDA's panel of independent vaccine experts recommended the authorization of Novavax's coronavirus vaccine, paving the way for the fourth vaccine in the United States. The Novavax shot is a protein-based vaccine given as 2 injections. Moderna, meanwhile, said that its updated vaccine shows a superior neutralizing antibody response against the Omicron subvariants compared to its original vaccine. The Omicron subvariants BA4 and BA5 now represent 13% of new coronavirus cases in the United States, up from 7.5% a week ago and 1% in early May. The Biden administration said that it's preparing for a fall and winter wave driven by Omicron subvariants that could see 100 million coronavirus infections and a potentially significant number of deaths. And finally, the House is expected to pass the most aggressive gun control legislation in years, which will stall in the evenly divided Senate. The House bill would raise the age for purchasing semi-automatic rifles from 18 to 21, ban high-capacity magazines, require a background check for buying a ghost gun, and include safe storage requirements for firearms. House Democrats, however, are forcing a separate vote on each proposal in the legislation in order to put Republicans on the record on each measure. The Justice Department, meanwhile, named a team of 9 people, including an FBI official and former police chiefs, to aid in a review of the law enforcement response to the Uvalde, Texas shooting that left 19 children and 2 teachers dead. DOJ officials say they plan to conduct a comprehensive and transparent investigation that would lead to a report in 6 months. And in the polls, Quinnipiac says 74% of Americans support raising the legal minimum age to buy a gun to 21 years old nationwide. 24% oppose. 57% say they support stricter gun laws in the U.S. 50% also support a nationwide ban on the sale of assault weapons. That's all for now. You can find the links and sources for all of these stories on the main website. And as always, visit whatthefjusthappenedtoday.com for the latest news and headlines. Until next time, I'm Joe Amditis.